Hi, I'm David, and I'm back with Magic ManaStrike. This is the 6th video of me playing with the new Koth Planeswalker, and I'm at rank 8. Let's check out my deck list and see if I can upgrade any cards before we get started with some games. So, Koth is a mono-red Planeswalker. I'm playing a relatively aggressive variant, though it does have defensive capabilities, and in my last video, I switched out the Clockwork Beetles for the Hedron Scouts, and the Hedron Scouts, I have opened some in a recent pack or something, enough to be upgraded. So if we look, their attack will increase 7 and their HP will increase 6. In general, these numbers are relatively trivial, but it's better than their current level. Okay, so there's going to be, I need to find 64 more copies of them in order to upgrade them again, so that will be a long time. And Hellrider, same situation, I have enough cards to level him up. His attack will increase 16 and his health 76. Now, the Hedron Scouts do summon 3 little scouts, whereas the Hellrider is just the 1 unit. So that should account for the difference, the much larger increase in attack and HP here. And every time he hits the building, he'll hit for that much attack. Just like every time the Hedron Scouts, each individual Hedron Scout hits a enemy creature, they will deal that much attack to it, and attack reduces the HP. And then when a creature or building reaches 0, it is out of the game. So, let's begin some rank 8 gameplay with Koth of the Hammer, the titular Planeswalker of the Koth season. Our first game is against a Dovin in a team called Ether Squad, so shouldn't be surprised to see Ether Squall Ancient, given that Dovin has access to blue cards, but he could be playing anything really. I do not open with an aggressive start. If I have the Goblin Artillery and Hellrider, I will open with both of those. I'm going to play the Shivan Dragon because I have the mana for it, and I really need to kill that Ninja of the Deep Hours as fast as possible once he unshrouds. So those 2 units should do it. He places another Squall Ancient in the top, and I see that Goblin Artillery is my next card, so I launch both of those aggressive cards in the bottom lane, and I hope that he doesn't have much to respond to it. It doesn't look like he does. I am saving my ranged units for the other Squall Ancient. So Phoenix, I'm going to play Koth in order to take out the Dovin. He does AoE damage, so hopefully he incidentally damages the other Squall Ancient as well. I'm a little surprised that this player didn't use any other flying units with this other Squall Ancient. Okay, I will save my next Koth Planeswalker for when Dovin gets to my territory. I want to place the Fire Shrine Keeper to hopefully deal with the Ninja of the Deep Hours as fast as possible, and once again, an aggressive start to the bottom row. I used Dovin's ability to increase his attack, specifically so that he would kill the Other Squall Ancient as fast as possible, but it looks like it wasn't really enough. The Other Squall Ancient almost has my Sub-Guardian. He does have my Sub-Guardian. Koth hasn't died yet, so it's looking pretty bad. I would love to use my next Koth in the bottom lane there. Luckily, I got a Fire Shrine Keeper to deal with the circle, but oh boy, I have to use Koth Planeswalker ability because this Blinding Mage is tearing me down. Okay, so that card was Hysterical Blindness. I'm going to play my next Koth. I'm kind of running out of things to do because of my aggressive units. They're in my dock right now. So I'm trying to defend the bottom lane as much as possible, and I'm ready for a top lane push with the cards and mana. He plays Dovin in response, so I think that's generally very good for me, that the Planeswalker is used to defend, but I am trying to kill this Other Squall Ancient as fast as possible before it reaches my tower, and with 3 flying units, I succeed. Alright, I have to play the Fire Shrine Keeper in the bottom lane to not lose my tower. Both of our towers are pretty close to damaged, and he does have a Ratchet Bomb, but that Goblin Artillery is just so good as it launches the bombs from afar that I did defeat his Sub-Guardian before he could circle back to Ratchet Bomb to defeat my Sub-Guardian. It looked like he was trying to circle for the win. Probably that was higher in his cycle than Ratchet Bomb was. I do get a Goblin Artillery, which I use, so... and I complete my daily quest. So first, let's check that the Goblin Artillery can't be upgraded. It's pretty close, 29 out of 32, so depending on if I unlock more throughout the stream. And then I have completed these 2 daily quests. So I make sure to press complete so that I start progress on the next 2, which is going to be summon uncommon cards. I do have plenty of uncommon cards in my deck, so I will probably complete that within this video as well. So that was a very interesting Dovin deck. The only flying unit I saw was Dovin's Ornithopters, and Ethersquall Ancient grants Ethereal to the nearby flying units, which is why Ethersquall Reaver Demon is such a powerful combo. You can't target the Reaver Demon. So I don't really know what he was going for. This is the Ethersquall Reaver Demon deck. So hopefully we can start aggressive. We can't. I didn't get either of my aggressive cards, so this Tezzeret deck is going to be very difficult. So I did start as aggressively as I could, but he has a catapult, which distracts my Hellrider, so this is going to be a pretty tough deck to beat for me. I have to save my Koth and my ranged units for the Ethersquall Reaver Demon combo. And right now I could play my Hellrider. I got him to Circle of Pain my Goblin Artillery, which is good because then it doesn't hit my tower. But I saved the mana from the Hellrider so that I had the mana to respond right there to his Reaver Demon. He did not play Ethersquall Ancient. I'm hoping that that's because I made him play Circle of Pain before he wanted to with the Goblin Artillery. And anytime you can shut down the Ethersquall Reaver Demon combo, it's a bonus because they win by putting it down enough times. So he Circle of Pains in a very specific point to damage both my tower and the Fire Shrine Keeper. The Hedron Scouts won't do it, and I can't really place the other units because they're my air attacking units. He gets the Spinning Demon again. That's really bad for me. I guess I'll play a Swashbuckler, and there's the Reaver Demon, so I guess I play Koth. Since he hasn't challenged me too much, I haven't played my Koths too often, so he also hasn't played Tezzeret too often, but now I have a bunch of Koths. So I'm just going to play them as soon as the previous copy dies. Like right now. So the Swashbuckler is specifically lined up to damage both the Planeswalker and the Spinning Demon there. I actually have a chance in the bottom row here. But at the same time, he has the Ethersquall again. And he's Circle of Paining. Okay, I have to go for this bottom tower. It has... Oh, we were in We were in sudden death. I didn't realize. So that game should show exactly why the Koth deck has to be the aggressor against Tezzeret. The only way I was going to win that game was to take a tower and use my ranged units to defend against the Other Squall Reaver Demon combo. And with the Skull Catapult there, I was not able to use Goblin Artillery Hellrider to win a Sub-Guardian before he took my Sub-Guardian. But as you can see, this Koth deck can defend pretty well against the Other Squall Reaver Demon combo until the end of the game. So here we go. The aggressive start. Huh. That must be a pretty upgraded Ratchet Bomb to take out the entire Goblin Artillery. I'm saving for Shivan Dragon. I guess I'll play Koth because I can't respond to the Phoenix otherwise after he played Circle. So another Ratchet Bomb. Alright, I'm hoping that the Hedron Scouts will take out the Blinding Mage as the Blinding Mage targets my Planeswalker. Oh, we have to use Cost ability before he dies. I did not use it early enough. Fire Shrine Keeper should take care of that. And I think Koth, with a lined up Swashbuckler, will be able to take care of Dovin and the units he's played around that. Let's place a Goblin Artillery. He probably has Ratchet Bomb back, and this is a really good Ratchet Bomb for him, unfortunately. So hopefully the Hedron Scouts will go nip at the tower enough. Cost ability, I did not use it fast enough again. Okay, he's probably going to play Circle on my tower soon. And the push actually forced Dovin into the top row. So I used the Fire Shrine Keeper. Phoenix should take out the Blinding Mage. I don't really care about the damage on the top tower right now. That doesn't seem to be where he's going. Okay, I'm saving up mana for the, well, I was going to say the Shivan Dragon, but I don't think I have the time for that. Circle's probably incoming pretty soon. Yep, there it is, and I have to play Koth, not have to, but I'm choosing to play Koth to deal with the Sphinx. Oh wow, okay, I'm really losing this top tower, which I said I wasn't going to care about. So clearly that was a mistake, but... And now he's going to get my bottom tower pretty soon as well. And I don't really have the resources to go for the top sub-guardian, so I'm making a push for the main guardian. I think my only hope is to take down this whole main guardian. Okay, at 400, I don't think he can Ratchet Bomb my tower in one shot, at least. Well, that's going to do it. Okay, so my choice to ignore the damage on the top sub-guardian lost me that game. And I do rank down back to 7. I don't complete the quest, so... Alright, we just get into the next game. What did he really have there that was overwhelming? It was Ratchet Bomb and Circle with Blinding Mage, and the Haunted Guardian. So those all cost 3. I guess he's playing a low mana cycle deck. I think he had his own copy of the Hedron Scouts, so I guess it was a Dovin cycle deck, where he was just trying to overwhelm me with how many units he could play. And I only got to play the Shivan Dragon a couple times, so... Alright, what can we expect from this guy? He emoted plays a weird unit in front of the tower. So I'm making a call here that it's a bot. So I'm committing a lot into this bottom lane. If it's a bot, I will be able to overwhelm it. And so I don't have to worry about the stuff going to the top tower, but maybe not. So, I mean, let's just regroup here, get the Hedron Scouts to take care of that. Probably die to the Walking Ballista. Play Koth and use his ability right away. Because the goal here, this player isn't playing very well, so I'm still assuming it's a bot. I mean, there's not really much to say. Nothing super intense is going on right now. If this were a real player, they would take this opportunity to play more units while I'm at low mana. So it's pretty clear to me that this is just a bot. I guess it's because I lost and ranked down, but I mean, that's relatively nice of the game. But still. Okay. I haven't been playing my Koths enough. I'm trying to play my non-aggressive units here so that I can play the aggressive units closer to the tower, but to be honest, maybe it was better to get the aggressive units earlier in the cycle. Make sure to use his ability, but it looks like he's pretty much dead, so... in 3 minutes, I couldn't assault a tower. That's a little embarrassing on my part, that I couldn't take out this entire bot for the extra spark. Maybe I did. Maybe I did win at that very last second. Okay, yes. It did give me all 3 sparks. But yeah, pretty clearly a bot, with the emote and the bad placement and the knot. Trying to overwhelm me. Alright. Didn't complete the quest, so just into the next game. Okay, we're playing a Kiora. Kiora is blue and green. Probably is running the spider, which makes my air units bad. Sends that to the bottom row. Alright. The mana bird isn't a big deal. I mean, I guess it's going to do something to my tower, but okay. So the Hedron Scouts should take out that Vengevine thing, unless it's an AoE unit. Okay, so that was Kiora. She looks like a Kraken, but she isn't. And it looks like she jumps off the Kraken after she jumps. Fire Shrine Keeper's not doing very well against that stuff. So Koth is out. Ashcloud Phoenix is out. Let's use Koth's ability because that Vengevine is really hurting my tower as he continues to play it. Hopefully the Goblin Artillery is far enough away from the Lightning Tower that it can damage the Lightning Tower. My Phoenix should respawn, given how far away it is, how it's not being attacked. There it is. Nice respawn of the Phoenix. Alright, so his Kiora is almost dead. Let's play Koth to make sure she is. Ouch, the Vengevine... So Vengevine is probably the point of this deck. I'm not playing my Goblin Artillery because I know that he can just Ratchet Bomb it. So I will play Goblin Artillery after I see a Ratchet Bomb, but alright, there's a Ratchet Bomb. He probably plays Lightning Tower. He does. So right now, I am trying, and ooh, I should have placed the Goblin Artilleries better. Yeah, see, they both got hit by the Ratchet Bomb. So his goal is to not die at all costs. Not really to take my tower, even though he puts that Vengevine up there. That's really just to be annoying. In case I do take this bottom tower, he'll have the advantage on me with damage to the top tower. It looks like I'm close to getting the bottom tower, but that lightning tower is... the lightning tower as a building was very effective against my units. So it looks like this Koth deck, given that game, but also games in the other videos, this Koth deck definitely struggles against decks that are running building cards. Yeah, my building attack units get distracted by them and don't kill the another Kiora. They don't end up getting the Sub-Guardian. So hopefully we can start out aggressive and at least see if he has a building card. None of those are aggressive units. They're all responsive units. So probably ready to play the Shivan Dragon when mana gets high. I wish I had a flying unit to deal with the spinning or the electrostatic pummeler, but I don't, so it'll have to be the Swashbuckler. Oh, that's a lightning tower, so I'm probably in trouble. This is very close to the same list I just played. Oh, so bad. I thought the lightning tower would die before the Hellrider got there. Okay, so hopefully Koth's ability will take out the ninja, but it doesn't. Wow, this is a really bad matchup for me. I have not seen this deck before today. I saw one Kiora a little bit ago. Yeah, he just has no need for the with the Ratchet Bomb. The Ratchet Bomb is just so good against Goblin Artillery. And I don't have anything that can deal with the Sphinx right now. So I'll play Koth. Once again, hopefully Koth's ability will take out the ninja. It doesn't quite, but it's pretty close. Alright. Oh, that wasn't the Lightning Tower, that was the Wave Crash Triton. So I'm surprised he hasn't Lightning Towered or Ratchet Bomb. So there's Ratchet Bomb. Luckily, I get the Goblin Artillery back down, but Kiora is really good. Against me, I should say. I don't think she's generally regarded as being that great, but against me she is. Oh! He's been holding Overrun this whole time. Okay, so there was Ratchet Bomb, which means I can play my Goblin Artillery fairly safely. And with that, him using Ratchet Bomb there probably lost him the game. I don't know that he had a choice. I can't see his deck list, or what he had in hand, but the fact that he had to play Ratchet Bomb to deal with my things meant that I got the Goblin Artillery on the field to kill the Sub-Guardian, and I won. But feels very unfavored. The Lightning Tower distracts my tower units, and Kiora with the Kraken Jump handles my ground units. I think if they played Spider, I'd be really dead because the Spider does extra damage to air units. So we completed this daily quest. Let's claim it. The Sparks put us over to 40. Receive the packs. Shock, Men Sentinel, 2 Hellriders, 2 Ashcloud Phoenix, 2 Swashbuckler, well, 1 Phoenix. Okay, small chance anything to be leveled up. No, not really close. Alright. So we get back into it. Unfortunately, that win didn't bring me back to 8. So we're still at level 7 right now. Another Dovin. So, Dovin, Tezzeret, and Kiora. Blue seems pretty popular right now. Once again, not the aggressive start that I generally look for. But I think that's a Tailless Paladin. Tailless Paladin and Corntangler. Shivan Dragon was pretty good there, but not good enough without the distraction. What is that? Oh, I know what that is. So he opens a, I believe it's called Waygate, and then he can summon units inside of it, anywhere on the battlefield. So I did play another unit and my Planeswalker in response. Okay, Goblin Artillery might have to come out if all of these decks are using Ratchet Bomb. Ratchet Bomb handedly deals with the Goblin Artillery, and the point of the Goblin Artillery is to get in chip damage to the tower when they are not responding. Like when they either don't see it or don't have the resources to deal with it. So putting it on the bottom row, that might be a mistake. He does send Dovin in to deal with it, so I'll put a Phoenix on the tower as well, but now I don't have much to respond to Dovin with, so that could be bad. Hedron Scouts should deal with the Ninja hopefully pretty quickly. I did respond. He has a lot of damage on both my towers. I only have a little damage. Okay, he played his Ratchet Bomb, so the Goblin Artillery should get to do some work. Not a lot of work. Corntangler deals with it even easier. Corntangler's not a threat to the tower. The Angel thing is, so I had to play a ranged unit. I don't know how I'm going to deal with that Ninja. I guess it has to be 2 units to kill it as fast as possible. Alright, I'm going to play a Goblin Artillery on the top row and Koth in the bottom row. Okay, Goblin Artillery got there. That's incredible. And like exactly what I needed too. I was just hoping that Goblin Artillery would get there. Oh boy. Oh, I see. I see. He didn't really care because I'm in so much trouble. Yeah, Ratchet Bomb will do it. Alright, have to play Koth. Have to play the other AoE unit. Use Koth's ability. Goblin Artillery to try to get something. Anything I can play on the Waygate there. But I don't think that it's possibly enough time for me to damage his Sub-Guardian and win the game. Waygate was interesting. I don't know how much the Angel flying unit costs. But Blinding Mage costs 3, Ninja costs 3. Waygate, I think, only costs 1, maybe 2. Sphinx does cost 5, but it looks like... So previously I was playing a control-type Dovin deck, but it looks like the current Dovin decks are Cycle, which, I mean, I talked about earlier, but just trying to put cheap cards on the field and build up a wide army. And that used to be a Johnny, pure white, with the Sanctifier of Souls, but maybe Dovin has taken up that mantle now after the nerfs. Oops, I had my aggressive start, but I wasn't watching, so... I missed it, and he has had plenty of time to build up the mana to respond. So that's not very good. That Geralt's Messenger is particularly nasty, because it's going to die and then come back, and I'm going to have to commit another card to it. That card's going to be Hedron Scouts, to be clear. Alright, Koth's about to die, so I have to use his ability. Use it or lose it. I'll play Koth to deal with the Geralt's Messenger. Not just to deal with the Geralt's Messenger, but... because I plan to do a counter push once this is over. He just played his building card, so I'm going to use Koth's ability right now, and the AoE unit to hopefully deal with the Planeswalker. So I have that tower, but the next card I get to play is Goblin Artillery. I probably should have saved the mana there from Goblin Artillery, because when Geralt's Messenger comes back, I'm in trouble. So Ashclad Phoenix should take care of it. I'm ready to play Koth in the upper lane. Add the mana for Swashbuckler as well. The Spinning Demon is very bad. That was a misplace. I thought I dragged the Fire Shrine Keeper to the top row. He plays the Skull Catapult there for some reason. I think he should have identified that I had accidentally placed it there. I guess he's going for a push, which is why he would do that, because he doesn't have any Sub-Guardian yet. Hedron Scouts, once again, for the Geralt's Messenger. Ashclad Phoenix, because I have to. He should have played the Circle of Pain on the bottom tower. I don't know why he would have played it on the top tower. That he's not close to my top Sub-Guardian, so I should say she. It's a Liliana player. Given that I don't know the genders of my opponent players, I try to refer to them as the gender of the Planeswalker. Okay, booster for the win. Hellrider ×2. And, ooh, 1 Shivan Dragon. So the rares are harder to get. Let's see if that puts me up. No, I'm halfway to the next level. So, next game. And if I win this one, I will earn the last of my packs for the day. Okay, our opponent is another Dovin. Very interesting. Even though I was playing Dovin, he, as a Planeswalker, had fallen off to some of the stronger ones. So I'm pretty happy to see Dovin back, and yes, hello, opponent. Since I didn't have the Shivan Dragon to play, I decided to use the mana that I had built up for the Hellrider, and look at that, the Hellrider has done significant damage to his tower for this early in the game. Actually, I don't know if the Fire Shrine Messenger there was correct, because a lot of his units were air units. Alright, I'm going to be annoying and place the Goblin Artillery and the Hellrider in the top row, because I have a pretty solid push going on in the bottom row right now. So this forces him to respond, as I brought up, hopefully enough times. He put a ton of resources into the bottom row and now has to respond to the Goblin Artillery in the top row. So I'm going to do Koth and Fire Shrine Keeper and use Koth's ability immediately, because this is a defensive Koth, not an aggressive Koth. So the point was to eliminate his push, not hit the tower. I'm going to save the Goblin Artillery Hellrider for 7 mana, and probably not place it, actually, because he thinks that he has a counter push right now. So I'm going to play the Shivan Dragon, which AoE damages this group, and hopefully that takes care of it. Phoenix in the top. Okay, Fire Shrine Keeper to deal with the circle in the top row. Alright, Goblin Artillery behind the Dragon. I don't know that that was particularly correct. But since I have split my resources, he has to split his resources. And I am making the general assumption that my resources split are stronger than his resources split. Alright, Dragon in the middle, because it'll stay there while it attacks the units and then prevent him from committing more to the top row. So I'm going to use my final Dovin for a tower push. The Hellrider should do most of it. And there it is. Now I do have to watch out for things like that, the circle. But I have the mana. I mean, I just spent 7 mana to handle the circle, and it was a 3 mana circle, so objectively not great. But in this instance, since I'm way ahead on resources and tower damage, I could afford to put all of that mana into just protecting some damage from my tower. And we took the game. Okay. I ranked back up to 8. So we see this exciting screen again. Yes. And that's probably going to be it for the day. This is my final booster, Comet Storm, and Inferno Giant. Okay. And then some gold in the... So it looks like every day the bonus Magic Pass pack is not actually cards, it's gold. If you have not bought the Magic Pass yet but are considering it, keep that in mind. It does make it better to buy the Magic Pass earlier rather than later, which I've already said. But at the same time, it's gold. It's not cards. So I think I end up pretty much exactly where I started. I can actually check my season best. My season best was 22-28, and right now I'm at 22-19, so given the variance in stars for wins and losses, pretty much the same place that I began, which probably means I went 50-50 today. So thanks for watching, I appreciate you, and please consider subscribing.